Hey guys, what's up? Trail Chasers here. I've been watching a lot of mountain bike documentaries recently since I don't currently have my bike. It's going to be here next week, so we'll get back to riding footage as should be. But until then, I thought, what better way to talk about mountain biking, for me anyways, than to talk about camera gear. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of mountain bike documentaries, and it's really gotten me thinking, what are the best cameras that you can use to film mountain biking? And through a lot of thinking, it's pretty vague. There's not a real black and white answer. There's many cameras and all of them have their own reasons that you would want to use them. So rather than just talk about them right here, I figure we should go outside and test them out just to see what they're like. Anyways, let's head on outside right now. Alright guys, we have switched over to my SJ7 Star on an Evo SS gimbal. Now, the reasons you would want to use one of these cameras are numerous. It's smooth, it's compact, it's lightweight, it's pretty easy to take around, but this also has some drawbacks too, mainly being battery life. Same thing with the phone, gotta pack a bunch of batteries. You can get some uglier shots, and if you're aiming for a specific shot, it may not be the best choice. Now, that's gonna segue us into our last camera, which is my least used camera, but it does get the best footage. So let's go over. Okay, so with what I've been saying about cameras recently, you're probably wondering to yourself why we would even want a DSLR. Now, these both do excellent jobs, and as you know, the footage quality on these is also second to none. Now, there's some specific reasons you may want a DSLR over these cams. Mainly, depth of field is the big thing. Changing depth of field on a camera like a DSLR can give you a lot more cinematic look to your film. So with these, you're kind of limiting yourself because depth of field is not adjustable. You can adjust your focus point, and sometimes you can get a depth of field that looks a little bit more cinematic, but for the most part, it's a locked focus and a locked depth of field, so you're going to have a hard time getting the film look you want out of it. That's why one of the main reasons you would choose a DSLR over these two cameras would just simply because of cinematic look. So let's go get a couple of shots and compare them. Now you guys know when it comes down to walking or any movement, I prefer the gimbal just because I like to have smooth footage. I think without smooth footage, it's very hard to have good footage. And then when I'm doing a shoot, I'll definitely choose the Nikon just because of all the adjustments it offers. It gives me the widest range to create the best cinematic look. Now, going over all these, there's one last thing we have to go over, and that's price. Between the three of these sets, you're looking about $2,000 in all the gear. So it's definitely not cheap, and both of these were around $600 to start. Same with the phone. So if you're planning on doing this filming, know that it's going to cost you. That being said, the money's well worth it, and if you know what you're doing, I don't really know what I'm doing to be honest with you, you can get some really nice results. I think all of these have their strengths and weaknesses, like I said, mainly this one being limited space and battery, that one being having to carry lots of extra batteries and storage cards, but having nice smooth footage, but overall that's probably the weakest on the footage. And then this guy having the best footage, yet honestly, it's pretty much a huge hassle if you're wanting to use them. There's a lot of things you got to set aside, a lot of things you got to take with you, and especially if you're going mountain biking, that adds up to a lot of weight, but it does produce some very beautiful shots. Anyways, I hope this video is informative to you guys. If you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe. It gives me motivation to make more videos for you guys that watch my videos. Anyways, I'll catch you guys out on the trails. Bye-bye.